So 5-1 win, how would you sum up that game?
Well, I thought that we came out with the start we wanted, getting up, with the lead. But at 2-1, the game was going back and forth. I mean, they kept pressing and pressing, and we had some power play opportunities that we couldn't convert on, a 5-on-3 that we didn't score. So it was nice to see us get that third one and open it up a little bit. But that team kept coming and kept competing.
And one thing I noticed tonight was a lot of shots from the defence. Was that something that you identified to try and beat Shane Owen, who had a good night as well?
Yeah, I think one thing we want to do is make sure we had forwards going to the net. And, we got guys that can shoot it back there with Mickelson and O'Connor. And, all of them can get pucks to the net. So we just want to make sure that we didn't play a perimeter game. We want to get to the guts of the game. And I thought that we did a good job of getting forwards to the net. And our forwards were pounding the puck.
And one guy tonight, Josh Waller, goal and assist. After pre-season, you rewarded him a lot of ice time, especially on power play. How happy are you to see him get rewarded with points on the board?
Yeah, his speed was really apparent all weekend. Tonight I thought he had the jets going and he was driving wide, and we got rewarded with a goal. But his speed is tough to defend, and he's encouraged every day to bring that speed. And tonight was very apparent.
It's been a good start to the season for you. Next up, CHL. How do you feel going into that after a good start to the domestic season?
Well, we're excited. Obviously, it was a tough challenge going into the Champions League to start with limited players and limited practice time and some issues that we had. But, we're going to a tough situation into Lukarama, but at least we know now we're a little bit more prepared. We're a little more organized as a team, and, we got our legs underneath us.
Well, I mean, the big thing for me, I was very concerned after last night's performance. I thought at least we had a compete level tonight, and that's something that I can work with. I make no secret that we have holes in our lineup, but for a period and a half, I thought we stuck with them pretty decently. We answered back after they got two quick ones off of two basic mistakes. So with the effort level, we can definitely, a lot of our guys have been off the ice for 18 months. They're making basic mistakes that they just wouldn't normally. We'll continue to work on that and build on the process, and once we fill those holes that we desperately need filled, we'll certainly be in a better position.
And you mentioned that for a period and a half you were in a good spot there. Two late ones at the end of the second. How much does that change your team talk going into the third?
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of times, and certainly after that 9-hour bus ride, if you can come away after two periods being only one goal down, you're in a decent position, regardless of how the game's going. But two simple net drives, two guys go to the puck. Next thing you know, there's two, you're right, in a matter of minutes, two are in the back of the net. That's just not composing yourself after you make a mistake and following it up with one very similar. So yeah, you're absolutely right. It did change it, and after a tough weekend, it was clear that the guys were tired and found it difficult to skate with them in the third.
And then someone like Greg Chase had a great goal tonight, but you've not really found the net too much so far. How much are you going to rely on him to really keep that spark going and find a bit more success?
Yeah, I'm glad that he's found an offensive spark for us, because you're absolutely right. We haven't produced a lot of offense. I think that comes from the fact that we don't have our natural centermen in the positions they need to be in yet. That'll hopefully change the dynamic of things, but that's a lot of what ifs and whens. Right now, we just got to make sure that we're playing basic, simple hockey and eliminating turnovers, which clearly hurt us towards the end of the game tonight.